Good morning. Welcome to Grant's Sound Advice. It is December 21st. Welcome to my studio. Today is about getting started in voiceover. That's what I do on Tuesdays. This is episode 25. So if you go back and listen to all 25 episodes, you'll know everything anybody ever needed to know about voiceover. And there's two reasons I did that. One, that's an impossible thing. There's people that have got hundreds of videos out there and they're still producing them because there's a lot of information. And if you go back and rewind for just a moment and listen to that, you'll see one of the things I'm going to talk about this morning. My friend Dan Pop, who's up at Colors Audio, Color Studio in Akron, Ohio, had this in his LinkedIn thing weeks ago, LinkedIn group weeks ago, about speaking in phrases. And if you go back and listen, I really punched a lot of words in that sentence because I thought they were important. And I think I've talked about punching words before, but Dan was talking about talking in phrases. And the thing about talking in phrases or delivering delivering voiceover. Yes, I do characters also. The thing about doing phrases is knowing how to do phrases, figuring out where you've got to breathe. I can tell you you'll get scripts with paragraphical sentences and you think, no one in this world can do that entire paragraph without breathing so you got to find it. And normally a lot of voice artists take a script, they want them in Microsoft Word or something similar because they will edit it, not change the words, but put commas, periods, put new paragraphs where they need to split for them to be able to deliver it right. This really came about through a series of incidents that I'm in a rental car right now because of an accident. No big deal. I'm fine. The car's totaled, blah, blah, blah. But I'm in a rental car. So instead of listening to Sirius where there's no real advertising, they say that. Anyhow, where there's no real advertising, or at least they want you to believe that, I'm listening to terrestrial radio. And it's a local station because it's a radio, and it's a heating and cooling company, I believe, yesterday, and their staff put together a Christmas message. Now, it works because it's a staff Christmas message, but it is very mechanical, and you can tell that they are not used to doing voiceover work, and they are reading their lines. Probably the first time, maybe the second, but it is much like that. You and I, as voice artists, will never, ever get away with, unless it's specifically requested by someone, I guess, you and I will never get away with delivering work like that. It just won't happen. It has to sound natural, has to sound conversational, which is the big term of these days. So talking in phrases is learning how to take a phrase and turn it into voiceover. Thank you for choosing this version of the motorcycle camera. Please read this user manual carefully before use. That was a phrase. And keep it for future reference. Why is my voice changing? And keep it for future reference. That was a whole sentence that I broke into two phrases. That's an example. The other reason I bring up the colloquial radio commercial from yesterday is that they were punching words that didn't need punched. They spoke in bad phrasing. In other words, it was a horrible commercial, and it was way too long. They tried to put way too much in it. I think it was a good minute long. Maybe they got some good air rates. I don't know, but I'm telling you, it was awful to listen to. But I listened to it because I wanted to hear what all they did. And it's people that don't know what they're doing. And so they end up saying, thank you for choosing motorcycle camera. Please read the user manual carefully before use and keep it for future reference. I'm exaggerating. And I didn't phrase well, and I punched too many words. And you'll never get away with that. So as you work on your craft, look at your phrasing and look at how much you're emphasizing words. The way scripts are written, there is a way to figure out what's important. There's usually a setup, a delivery, and a close. Most common advertising works that way. They want you thinking a certain way, the setup. Here's the thing that we want you to concentrate on, and the close, which is usually some kind of a buy now, click now, call now, hit our website, call to action. That's how it works, because that's how our brain works. We can't just say, click now for blah, 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 and we think, well, why am I clicking? Well, you have whatever problem. Yes, and your brain starts going, yeah, I've got that problem. Now I've got you hooked. Now I tell you about why my solution is great, or why the thing works well, or why you want to hire my company, or whatever. And then at the close, you say, call us at XYZ. This commercial was awful. It should have been broken into 2 or 3 things. You can only have people concentrate on so many things. So if you get into script writing at all, I often write scripts for people as a business piece, and I get, can you put this, and this in? Yeah, but what do you want people to concentrate on? I did one for a hair care place in Miami the other day, and they wanted the fact that they do beard trimming and men's hair care and blah, 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 blah. That's a commercial by itself. Oh, and bring your kid in because we have a kid-friendly atmosphere and we can do children's haircuts. That's a commercial. Oh, did you know we have stylish sunglasses to go with your new look? Maybe that's not a commercial. That could be a throwaway at a bottom. I don't know what do you want to sell? So that's script writing, but anyhow, the point is that you can only do so much. So we try to do too much in voiceover with our voices and with phrasing. So I hope this helped you. Hit me up at grantsvoice.com. I had to look over because my brain went totally blank. VoicePro@grantsvoice.com. I've got all these things on the other side that I do. I could do it this way. Why do I forget that? I mean, I've only been doing this like 6 or 8 months. I need to do a Vanna thing. Okay, anyhow, all that stuff for you. Let me know if I can help you with anything but stagecraft, which I can actually help you with, but not that, obviously. Anyhow. Again, happy holidays. It's December 21st. We're heading headlong into the weekend. I hope you have a merry, happy, safe rest of your week. See you tomorrow morning.